Hi everyone, it's Krista, and this video is to show people where to find pictures for your site. So I get this question a lot, mostly when I say, hey, did you know you stole that picture? But it's a very good thing to know. So I get a lot of questions about our banner that's on our webpage. So a lot of these I just made myself. I took that picture right there in that background myself. And again, I'm not some fancy design person. This came directly from the brochure that the SAT College Board peeps gave us. I made this one. So I want to show you guys how to do some of that stuff. So of course, the easy thing to do is go straight into Google. And so let's say I need a picture of a puppy because my goodness, those guys are adorable. If I wanted to take one of these pictures and I just click on one, that would be stealing because I'm violating copyright laws. But if you click on these little search tools right here, you can filter your search by things that are licensed as reuse, right? You can do label for reuse or reuse with modification, which is usually what I end up doing because I want to like put a hat on a puppy or something adorable. So these are licensed appropriately. Now, just because it's here doesn't mean that somebody didn't steal it from someone else, but Wikimedia Commons is a great place for freebies. Notice that's Wikipedia versus Wikimedia, very different places, so be careful of what you're trusting with this, but that is one way to go and at least attempt not to break every copyright law you've ever heard of. So that's one way. One of my favorites is on Flickr Creative Commons. So Creative Commons just offers some creative copyright to photos. And if I go in here and search for Shar-Pei puppies, look how adorable, guys. Those are not all Shar-Peis, let me just say. Right now they are any license, but if I click, I can do Creative Commons only. And what's cool about all of these Creative Commons images, oh, this guy's adorable, is that they tell you right here exactly what you can and cannot do with the image. So if I click on some rights reserved, I'll get this pop-up page right here that says, hey, you can copy and distribute this material any way that you want to, and you can remix it and transform it and build upon the material and all of that stuff. And then it even tells you have to give credit to the original photographer and you can't use it to make any money. So I like these Creative Commons licenses because they are so crystal clear and I know exactly what I can do with the photo. So it's really nice, and that dog's adorable. Another place to find free images, again, free, do whatever you want, high resolution photos, is on Unsplash. And I often find myself just scrolling through these gorgeous photos. I suggest you not do that. You can look at it in a little grid view for less scrolling. But the fastest way to do this is just to search for something that you want. Let's say I want a horse. Look at the beautiful horsies. So this beautiful image by this author is free to do with whatever I want to do with it. And it says free, do whatever you want. And if you click on their free, do whatever you want, you'll see that they have a Creative Commons 0 license. And then they're very clear that you can copy, modify, distribute, do whatever you want. And this is including commercial purposes. So that's good to know. Again, it's crystal clear copyright rules. You know exactly what you're doing, and those are free photos for you. Now, there are tons of other places to get those photos, but you can also very easily create your own graphics or your own images or edit one of those that you just got off of Flickr or wherever. So you can edit photos that you already have on your computer and touch those up as well. Most of the time I go in and design something because this McNeil High School site has to have a very specific size here. So you can just go in here and design whatever size you're wanting, and then you just start creating. So let's just make a little square real fast. You have tons of options. Don't feel overwhelmed by all the options. This is my favorite right down here. Go to the themes. It's probably the fastest way to do this. I know last year we had several ice days, so I would just go into Winter Wonderland, scroll around. I went and found a little winterscape. Look, there's ice. I click on it. I pick a color. Beautiful. Then I hit the text button. Yes, I want to apply the winterscape. And of course, I'm demoing live, so this is going to go nice and slow. I choose text. I can choose from any of these. This little crown right here is a royal feature. It's a paid service. I think it's like $5 a year or something. I totally pay for it because I think it's so great. You do not have to. There's plenty of free stuff in here. But I can go and pick whatever font that I want. Click add text. Type in my text. I can use this thing right here to match it to the exact same color so that my text then becomes the same color, which is kind of fun. And it makes it really easy. And then if I want it to be smaller or larger, I can just click and drag and it gets bigger. And then I just save that to wherever I want to, and I've got this image. So it doesn't take long at all, and it doesn't take a lot of experience. You can just kind of click around in here and find cool stuff. And again, those themes are the coolest. There's a Comic Heroes theme, very popular right now. You can go in and do all kinds of fun stuff in here. So play around with PicMonkey and make your own pictures, not all business. And no one will ever be the wiser. There we go. Okay, so sorry about that. A little freezing happening on my computer. But now we can play around. Another tool that I like to use is Canva. So you see here, this is just canva.com, and they have an entire library of greatness. Here's how I made my Tech Tuesday Canva information for our Instagram page. You can do an Instagram post here, Facebook post, blog graphic, and they have all of these sizes already done for you. If you want an email header, a Twitter post, anything that you want, and you can even come all the way over here and use a custom dimension. So if you have some special custom size that you want, then you can choose that. I'm going to go ahead and just choose a real estate flyer because it's right there. And you can see that that loaded up all of these beautiful real estate templates. Now, you'll notice that if I hover over them, there's a little $sign here. That does mean that using this exactly the way it is going to cost you money. But if it will let me scroll on down here, you can get them with some of the designs, but without the photos in them, like this. And you can design them yourself as well. So all you have to do when you pick a template, it says for sale. If I want to say welcome or whatever it is that I'd like to say, and I can customize this the way that I want to. If I want to change the color of this, I can click on the color, and it already has matching colors to go with this particular theme. I could change the font if I wanted to. I can do all kinds of things. I can go search for other photos. Maybe I don't want pictures of homes. Maybe I want some shapes or speech bubbles. Lots of different stuff in here. Again, don't get bogged down by these little price tags because there's plenty of free things in here. Look at all these text formations. They've already designed them for you. So you don't need tons of experience to be able to do this. You just go in and click it, and it already looks pretty the way that it is. So you don't have to be intimidated by creating your own graphics and your own images because Canva and PicMonkey and places like them have made it so simple for everyone to be able to do that. So definitely play around with those things and let me know how that works out for you. And don't steal pictures from the internet. It's just not okay. Have a great night.